What's up, everybody, to another episode of Dinner Female, and thank y'all for tuning in. So, as y'all may have seen, the Detroit Lions just beat the Las Vegas Raiders, and honestly, I'm I feel good about the fact that the Lions are 6-2, but I also think that the Lions should have did way more than what they did. The fact that Jimmy Garoppolo didn't even have 200 yards and one of the greatest wide receivers only had 11 yards for the entire game. I feel like that should have been like one of that. I should have that should have been a blowout. But instead, it was 26-14, so it wasn't close, but it should have been entirely. But hey, it is what it is at the end of the day. But I'm still happy that the Lions got the one thing that it did show was everybody needs to give the credit to Brad Holmes because Brad Holmes is the guru of the draft. Everybody was sitting there confused about why everybody got Jahmyr Gibbs. Why did Jahmyr Gibbs get the 112? Why didn't he get Jalen Carter? And don't get me wrong, I still would have preferred Jalen Carter, but I see why you traded back and got Jahmyr Gibbs and Sam LaPorta. Hell, you got a lot of people in the draft this year that are doing very good, setting rookie records for the franchise. So it's definitely something that I totally and completely understand. But I just, like I said, I would have preferred if you went after, you know, Jalen Carter instead of Jahmyr Gibbs. But he definitely did his thing this week, so I definitely gotta admire and commend him for that. Right, for years, the Lions were having an issue of, you know, wide receivers and running backs, really making plays. And the fact that the Lions got so much versatility on the offensive side is wonderful. So that's definitely something I commend. That's definitely something that Brad Holmes, Dan Campbell have been implementing and have been showing that they can do. So I like the fact that it's working out. But the one thing I have to say about it was, you know, the Detroit Lions playing the Raiders. It shows that Aiden Hutchinson needs help. Now, granted, they didn't address it during the trade deadline today. But maybe when James Houston comes back, that'll be something that he'll be able to help out. But I know in this very moment, he definitely needs help because he's right there. But all you have to do is double team him. So you really kind of take him out the equation if you do things like that. So you need other players to pick up the slack. Like granted, my dog Tracy Walker came in and did very good. You had Alima Neal get some tackles for loss. Alexander Zeloni came in a few times. So a lot of people, picked up the plays when, picked up the plays and did a lot of things. But you definitely know if you had two, solid pass rushers, you wouldn't have that to worry about. But to each his own. Maybe that's something they'll address in free agency, hell, or even the draft. So it's not like it's the end of the world. It's just more. It was a confusing thing at this moment. But one thing that I've learned, especially during this time, that me, I'm just a person that comments and watches this. Like Brad Holmes is definitely one of the people that he started from the bottom, working his way up. So you can definitely see that he's definitely improving and learning, and he knows way more than everybody else. So, I might get my 2 cents today, and then tomorrow I might change my mind. So, that's something that I like. But like I said, the Lions beating the Raiders at home definitely feels good because the Lions are still in the NFC North, still winning the NFC North, still doing everything in the NFC, still top 10 in power ranking. So it's still working out, but it's just more. Like I said, I expect it. But one thing that do have to say about the trade deadline, and I was gonna make another video for it, but there's no point because it's not really gonna last that long. Jonathan Peoples Jones ends up coming to the Detroit Lions. I liked him when he was in Michigan, and I know that was definitely just replacing Marvin Jones. Hopefully everything is good with him. But this is one thing that I was trying to explain to an individual. Athletes are human. They have things that they go through off the field. So, sometimes you have to address the off the field stuff so it doesn't come on the field and affect your style of play. So I definitely understand all of that. So I'm definitely gonna be one of the people, that pray Marvin Jones get everything together and hopefully, one maybe one day he comes back to the team. So But going back to it, Donovan Peoples-Jones is definitely somebody I even liked in Cleveland. I kind of it was kind of upset because you can tell that when Baker Mayfield was the quarterback in Cleveland, like yeah, he got utilized, but he's being utilized the same way that Jamison Williams, I'm sorry, is being used. Hey, run as fast as you can out to throw the ball deep. And that's not really his style of play. That's not really his game. So he's more of a contested catches type person. He's more of a faster, more agile Kenny Galladay for the people that understand what I'm trying to say. And so that's why I say when you play like that you have to understand that that's the type of person he is. So you trying to sit here and divert off, like you can't do that. You have to keep a player there, and then maybe through time they start to learn everything. But you just can't just throw somebody in and be like, okay, figure it out. That's not how this works. That's why Jameis Williams said it. And I also have to say this as well. I put on Bleacher Report saying that the Lions need to trade Jameis Williams. I'm not saying that the Lions need to trade Jameis Williams because he sucks. I'm never gonna say that. I posted him on my Instagram. But Jameis Williams, I feel like one day it's gonna be a Hall of Fame. I feel like one day he's definitely gonna be one of the people that's gonna come in and go crazy and do everything that he's supposed to do. He might even be in one of them, in the contention to be one of the best wide receivers in the game. He's just not gonna be this year or next year, I feel like. But he's definitely gonna be somebody when he gets his next contract and he's the contract after that. He's gonna be one of the people that's gonna be in the constant conversation for it. But I said this. Kirk Cousins got injured, so the Vikings season isn't looking really good. Granted, they just traded for Josh Dobbs, but let's see how that works itself out. Chicago, I don't know what Chicago is doing, and but after Chicago, you got Green Bay. You see that Green Bay sucks with Jordan Love behind, so you should have paid Aaron Rodgers versus making making him out to look like a bad guy when he really wasn't. So you really just as a Lions, this is the time for them to make the playoffs and win. So I said trade Jameis Williams and a pick for defense for a pass rusher. That's all I wanted. Because if the time is to win now, you don't care about the potential of something else. You care about winning this very moment. You care about winning this very moment. So you don't care about that type of stuff. You don't pay attention to it until later. Maybe later on that'd be something you can focus on. But in this very moment, that's not really something that you're focusing on. But hopefully one day everybody can see what I'm saying with this. But I'm just saying that if you want the leap of faith, every team that really wants to win and wants to be in contention year after year after year, take risks. Granted, you're not going to just give up every round. Let me give you 1 through 7. I'm gonna give you all my entire draft for next year for this one player. That's not what I'm saying, but I'm saying take a leap of faith and have trust that this person is going to come into your team and make your team better. That's the issue that I have, and that's the thing that I said that they should have did because get a James, Chase Young, Montez Sweat, Jonathan Allen, Nick Bosa, Joey Bosa on the side of Aiden Hutchinson. That defense is going to elevate automatically. So you just have to understand that that's the reason why I said what I said. But at the end of the day, everybody's going to make it work. But, the Lions have a bye week. Everything's going to happen now. The time they come back, they go against the Chargers. That game, I'm going to say this right now. If the defense plays like they did against the Ravens, you lose in that game. But the defense plays like they did against the Raiders, you lose in that game. Justin Herbert has shown that he can play, and he is a fourth down star. So you have to understand that. You have to be good at that. So you have to understand that he will kill you when it comes to that, as well as Jonathan. As well as Jonathan Allen. Jonathan Allen is definitely one of them people, man, that I hated on him for a few years, but I've been sitting here watching him. Jonathan Allen is good. But what y'all think, man? I got a comment section for a reason, man. Tell me what y'all think. Like I said, the Lions have a bye week. The following week they play against the Chargers. I'm curious to know what everybody else feels. And let's see what's going on, man. But for now, yeah, even though it snowed here in October, man, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for that. But let's all just enjoy this time and just enjoy the game. The Lions are 6-2. I feel really good about this. But let's keep moving forward, man. Let's keep pushing the team. Let's keep getting everything together, man. But like I said, man, once y'all think I got a comment section for a reason. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Thank God Almighty, like and subscribe. Peace, y'all.